hardly 6 lakh are irrigated. Ichampalli, a lift irrigation project proposed by the Nizam's government years ago, is still in doubt. And same is the fate of Yellampalli, Devadula, Dummagudem, Lendi, Gut, Pranahita and Lower Penuganga, and most other projects on Godavari and its tributaries. While the Telangana farmer waits helplessly, more than 90% of his share in the Godavari waters also quietly flows to Andhra. Year after year restore irrigation projects. Budgets show massive fund allocations, but Telangana remains thirsty, parched and barren, mile after mile. The Bachavath Tribunal on Water Allocations foresaw this situation even in 1976 and warned that Telangana should not be deprived of its rightful share of waters. Yet the worst fears of the people of Telangana have come true. In the combined state of Andhra Pradesh, the Telangana farmers have not only lost their water, but also their land and their livelihood. The largest district of Telangana is where the Krishna River with its tributaries Bhima and Tungabhadra enters Andhra Pradesh. Yet drought has become a permanent feature of Mahbubnagar. And today the region is not able to sustain even its animal wealth, more than 2/3 of which it has already lost to the slaughterhouses. The once land-owning farmers are landless laborers now. Almost 14 lakh people migrate from this district every year in search of work, leaving behind their families and their children to fate. Uncared and abandoned, some die of starvation. For centuries, tanks and ponds were the lifeline of Telangana. More than 1.5 lakh such water bodies once dotted this landscape, sometimes linked in a chain with provision for overflows from one to another. But this centuries-old heritage of water harvesting has almost gone. A willful and deliberate neglect of these resources has reduced the area under tank cultivation to less than 1/4 now. Deprived of surface water, the Telangana farmer had no option but to explore groundwater. But this overdependence on this subsoil resource has led to a situation where even at 700 feet, one is not sure of finding water, and certainly not before several attempts. The Telangana farmers have sunk more than 20,000 crores of rupees of their own money so far on borewells and pump sets, while the state subsidized the rest of Andhra by diverting surface water and maintaining their projects and canals out of the public fund. Mushampalli, a village in Nalgonda district, has more borewells than it has people. Almost 6,000 borewells were drilled in this one village, but only a few hundred work now, and even these when there are no power outages. Baira Ram Reddy, the villagers now call him Borewell Reddy, has sunk 56 bores. Of these, 49 have failed.
ఆ బోర్లు వేయటం ఒక రకంగా బాధ అనిపిస్తూనే ఉంది. వేయటం దండగా అనిపిస్తుంది. అయినా లోపల ఎక్కడో కొంత ఆశ, యాన్నో ఒక ఎన్నన్నా ఇంకో కాస్తిని పడతాయో అన్నట్టుగా.
The obsession with borewells is an optimism driven by despair. But it is also pushing many helpless farmers into a debt trap and a death trap. For every farmer who has lost his life, there are countless others who are in distress. Just another bad season could push many of these fragile lives over the edge.
ఈ గొంతులకు తాళ్ళు వేసుకొని ఉరి పెట్టుకొని సచ్చే కాలం వచ్చింది సారు. మేము బతకలేము, ఈ ఉరి పెట్టుకొని సచ్చే కాలం వచ్చింది సారు. మేము ఉండి కూడా లాభం లేదు, బతికి లాభం లేదు. నన్ను ముసళ్ళని ఇలా వారేసిండ్రు, కొత్తిలేక ఇలా వారేసిండ్రు, పోయిండ్రు. పొట్ట చేతిలో పట్టుకున్నారు, పోయిండ్రు.
The human tragedy in Telangana continues. Natural fluoride from deep down has now made its way into drinking water, crippling many for life. Thousands of villages with hand pumps as their only source of drinking water are reeling under flourosis. And more than 2 lakh innocent people, mostly children, have fallen victim to this dreaded disease.
బోర్ల నీళ్లు తాగిన కానించి మేము చాలా ఇబ్బందుల పాలవుతున్నాము. చిన్న చిన్నోళ్ళు, పెద్ద పెద్దోళ్ళు 40 ఏళ్ళ అయితే వాళ్ళకే వయసు మీరిపోయినట్టుగా అయిపోతున్నారండి ఈ నీళ్ళ వలన.
Nalgonda, one of the worst fluoride-affected districts in Telangana, is the home of the Nagarjun Sagar reservoir. And yet, safe drinking water is a pipe dream for many.